Hello guys, today I'm going to be taking a close look at some of the cars I got. Well, actually, these are all the ones I bought from a seller on Instagram, NMS Collection. Talked about him before, really cool guy and always has good stuff, good prices. So, grabbed a couple things this time. Tried to limit myself, but it still ended up being expensive because I had to add that. Not every day I buy a TLV, and I figured it was long overdue that I get another one. So yeah, so we'll take a look at all these today. We'll start with the Lucy's up here in front. Here's it's a Fleetwood, right? Yeah, a Tomica Cadillac Fleetwood. A little rough. Probably will be a restoration or custom next year, but a really common issue with these, and it's weird how this happens, but of course the front end here is a separate piece and sometimes they pop out. So I've seen multiples like that, so having the front in there is good. And of course all it really needs is a repaint, so it's simple enough, and maybe a polished base. I don't know if I will try to replicate the color. I really don't care for this color. It's pretty funny looking. Yeah, so we'll figure out that later. But yeah, look at that. And it's funny because last time I did get a Maisto Cadillac from him to restore, so it's funny. This casting is a really nice casting, and they have all the print on there. Yeah, Tomica doesn't do American cars very often, but of course when they do, they are awesome. And of course you can like lowrider this thing if you wanna. It does have opening doors with your terrible interior because there are no dashboards. Don't know why it took them so long to throw dashboards in these. Probably because of the opening doors. But I know some of them without the opening doors didn't have dashboards. So interesting, very interesting. I'm surprised that the wheels are in good condition too, because I can reuse those. Seems like it must have fallen off someone's shelf or something and just went. It doesn't really look like it was played with. It just looks like it took a fall. Nasty chip. Because yeah, the wheels are fine. The base is just a little oxidized, but it's not like it drove through water or anything. Yeah. Pretty clean for what it is. Next up, we have this Greenlight Ram. I love the dualies. I love dually trucks, really. And of course, this one had a cracked window. Not the biggest, you can barely see it. I figured I might use it for a custom or something. I don't know what I'd do with it. Maybe I can make a flatbed, because I know people make 3D printed flatbeds for these, so maybe. Like the utility flatbed, not like an actual car flatbed. I always also have wanted like one of the gooseneck trailers from Greenlight, just because they're so cool. These ones do have plastic bases too. And I have actually the red version of this release. I don't know what release this is, but you do have authentic dually tires. The trailer hitch is a little bent, but not a big deal, especially if I'm gonna put a fifth wheel in there. Still rolls. It's all good. I like it. Okay. Now we got some boxed items. And we're gonna crack these open. So this one, and I kind of feel bad about it because the card is so nice. Like, even this isn't even poked out. The peg hole, but I think I gotta crack it. So Siku, I still don't have much of them. I know Diecast Car Group got me the Volvo, and this one kind of matches that Volvo actually. I'll just destroyed that. Sorry if I had to open that on camera for you your carded collectors. But yeah, he was selling some older Sikus for pretty cheap, actually. I think this one was $2. Yeah, that you don't see that much, so I'm like, oh my. And actually, Diecast Car Guru told me, yeah, you should try get one. And I, like, oh, I do like the Ford Galaxy, so I asked him about it, and it was still available. So got a nice opening trunk. I think the Volvo had one too. But yeah, what kills me about these is I want to detail them so bad, and it is hard for the red ones though with the tail lights. But so the Ford Galaxy, I don't know much about the Galaxy. Like, well, I know the old ones, but when it was a car, I don't know much about the van Galaxies. I know they are European exclusives. It kind of looks like it's based on a rental a spa. Is that what it's called? A spa? I don't know. The trunk hinges like very smooth. Like that's very smooth. That's Tomica quality right there. So yeah, it's the only decal print is on the front here. Everything else is plain. That's why I really want to detail it. I also thought I'd bring out the real toy version. Of course, I do have one for sale. Which I think is this one because the dashboard was falling off. Which I didn't actually know that until now. Maybe I can customize it because it is not sold. But these are different generations. But I just want to do a size comparison because Sikus run a little large, and yeah. It's a big one. It's a big one. And actually, it'd be funny if I compare that with the TLV, because I know the TLV is going to be small. But first we got, and actually, does it look like it's on a full card? Yeah. So, yeah, he did cut the card. I told him I didn't mind. He said, oh, I'll cut it, I'll save on shipping. I'm like, oh, sure. Because I'm going to do this. I didn't need the card. I did not need the card at all. And I dropped it. But this NSX actually completes my, I guess you can say, pursuit. I don't want to say collection, because I stopped completing this casting. And I decided to only collect the clean versions. And this is the last clean version that I needed. Is your Acura badge and your taillights. That's it. Oh, and the spoiler trim. That's it. Of course, the wheels are a little big, which is why I don't collect this completely. If it was a little bit better of a casting, then maybe I would. But I'm not going to blame Ryu for that, because this came out during a time where Hot Wheels was in their muscle car stage, and every car in their line was like this, large wheels in the back. Even the Lamborghinis, you know, it was kind of annoying. I'm sure Ryu didn't have a say over how to design it. So we're not going to blame that one on him. It's just consequence at the time, I suppose. But we'll pull out some of the other ones. Actually, I only have 6. And I think that's it. So the red one's actually the first edition, which will go there. It was recolored in white. This blue one was from, I think, 2017, maybe 2018. It was probably one of the last Hot Wheels I got when Toys R Us closed. I got it on sale there, because they put a big bin out in the middle of the aisle and just dumped probably every Hot Wheel they had in the back room into that bin, and just like, oh, 2 for $1, I think it was. And this is one that was in there, so that's where that one came from. Of course, got this. Oh, actually, that was 2018. That was 17. This was probably 16 or even 15. And same with the other red one. Here's my fake Target Red Edition. I literally just removed the decals off the Ryu one. And then the only thing the Target Red Edition had was the marker lights in the back there, which I painted. And I don't even think I had the spoiler painted black like that one. But Yeah, only 6 of them. Of course, there is the Ray one. I had to keep that one. Never got the white one, but I don't really need it because it's not the real one. That's the real one. And if I show it down below, there's some of the other Acuras. Actually, there's of course, the Super Treasure Hunt NSX isn't in here. What? Don't remember what goes in that spot. Oh, the Forza one. Yeah, I still need the Forza one. I have no idea how. And then the Silver 9-pack exclusive, which just came out. And there's Integris, and there are some Integris in the back there. So, yeah, that's Acura right now. I wonder if there's going to be any new castings coming. But as of right now, I literally need 2 new gen NSXs, and then I'm done with the Acuras. So, yeah, that's it. So, that's a good one. Now this, the moment half the people here probably skipped to see, because this will probably be the thumbnail. And I don't blame you. Subaru Legacy, right? I was gonna say Impreza first. Now it's a Legacy, not an Impreza. Do I need my stick for that one? No. All right, I'll be honest. I already took this out of the package once. I know it's pretty small. And I should stop buying TLVs if I'm not going to have space for them. But just this color is wonderful. I don't know whose idea it was for Tomica to do such awesome cars like this, but they deserve like the Nobel Prize or something like that. This is nuts. So, right off the bat, I think it's got a plastic front bumper. Yeah, the front bumper is plastic, so they probably have different ones that they can switch out. Headlights are inserted. You got a very legible Subaru badge. You got I think the license plate's a separate piece. You got your trim back there, and even the fog lights are lensed. There's your hood scoop. You got some sort of grease on there or something. There's your wheels. Love the wheels on this one. And I love the stance, too. How the rear wheels sit... well, I mean, the rear end sits higher, but the wheels technically sit lower than the front. Well, I mean, like this, they're lower, but... say the suspension in the back sits higher. You got all your black window trim. I don't think... is the roof plastic? I think... maybe not. They make it hard to tell. Can I see... oh, I can't see any posts inside there. That has to be metal. Hold on. Now let me look at this up close. Yeah, it's metal. It's metal. That's a metal post right there. It's not plastic. And they really cover it up well. That's all one plastic piece, I think, for the windows. But yeah, that's it. See, they take a little more care in their windows, I guess, because this is one piece. This side's one piece. That's one piece. This is one piece. And actually, the tailgate is a whole plastic piece. So I only know that because you can't tell that the tailgate's plastic. Like, you just think, oh, the window is inserted. But I did see someone actually take one of these apart and hinge the tailgate to make it open, which was so cool. They restyled the whole trunk, and then they hinged the tailgate to make it open. So it is a separate plastic piece. The tail light strip looks... oh, it's probably a reflector, but I love the look of that reflector there. And there's your lens tail lights. You do have an amber sandwich in the middle there. It kind of blends in with the red. And you can see it a little bit. Kind of shadows into the silver or the clear. Exhaust is a separate piece. And there's your blank plate. Love all the legible badges on this. You got... can't see what that says on the window. ABS. GT 4-wheel drive. Your roof racks are painted black. Like, this is a awesome model. Interior is all one color, but that's okay. Got a nice gray interior. Then, of course, gotta do, yeah, look at that stance. I love that stance. And then on the front, back, very subtle, but dang. And this is very different than any other TLV I have. Well, because they're all very dark colors, and this is dark, but it is red, so it kind of sticks out from them. Well, actually, no, I have a lot of white ones too. I got a lot of white, green. Actually, yeah, I do have 3 greens. And I have actually 6 whites. I got a gray. So they're all, of course, I do have the yellow RX-7 though, which kind of sticks out. So this one would be good with the RX-7. But yeah, the paint, well, actually, I turn the light off. It's like a whole different color. And I turn it back on and then, but yeah, that is everything. And that is an awesome model. So definitely check NMS collection, or Nick. He goes by Nick's, probably easier to say than NMS. That's what the N stands for anyway. And I'm sure, yeah, he doesn't keep his name private. It's all out there. Everybody calls him Nick, so it's okay by saying that. But yeah, definitely look at his shop on Instagram, because nothing. He just finished a sale about a month ago, so it's kind of just leftovers there. But if you keep your eye out, and I'm always looking too, he will announce when he does another sale, and typically everything else is discounted, but you have to ask. He won't edit all the listings. But if there's anything on there you want right now, definitely ask him. He's always, of course he would want to make a sale. But that's all I have for this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.